Good afternoon, everyone. We're certainly glad to have all of you here in City Council with us. Please bow your heads with us with a moment of prayer. Eternal God, our Father, we thank you for your many blessings that you have bestowed upon us. And we ask you for your grace and your mercy and continue to keep us and bless our city as we move forward to bring Orangeburg into a place that we've never been before. Keep us in your will. In your name we pray. Let every heart say amen. Amen. First of all, we have a public hearing before we get into our main agenda. The first item is consideration of an ordinance for zoning district map change A1 residential single unit district to OI office institutional district for the property belonging to the city of Orangeburg located at 1895 Columbia Road with the tax map number 0174-1708-005000. If you plan to speak on this item, would you come to the podium and state your name and your address? If not, we're going to move to item number 2, consideration of an ordinance for the zoning district map change from A2 residential multi-unit district to B1 general business district for the property belonging to Paragon Development of SCLLC located at 237 Maxis Street, tax map number 0173-1514-03-400. Is there anybody here that want to speak on that? You may come to the podium, state your name.
William Green. The property on Maxon Street, I went by there and I looked at it myself. And I really don't think that's a good idea to put student housing there. I think the council will do better by working with the citizens in that area to develop their property and bring it up to code and do what they have to do to remain there. Because once you do that, then it's going to be a conflict between the students and the residents around the area. I was actually at the post office today, and I spoke to a lady that actually lived in the area. She said no one came out and told them anything about student housing going there on Maxon Street. It's a very small sign that's basically down to the ground, and if you didn't know what you were looking for, you would miss it. So they're not even aware of that. So whoever's over that district should go through there and talk to the residents there and make them aware what's going on and get their input in it. So I just wanted to let you know that. I went through there and I saw the property, and if student housing is going there, it would have to be placed like at an angle. It cannot go straight across where Maxon Street's at. And children do go there and play at that playground, because I've seen them there. I heard that somebody on council said that nobody utilized the playground, but they do utilize the playground. Maybe not all the time, but they do use it. So, any questions?
No, this is a public hearing. We just take information in. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Eric Bird, representing Paragon Development, 2874 Columbia Road. I'm here just to, this is actually an attempt to try to solve 2 different items. The first item is to try to renovate and revitalize that area. Okay, Maxey Street has some issues over there, and this is a lot where this is actually a triplex that we are using for the purpose of student housing, which is the second issue, is trying to address student housing that the president needs. So it's really it's a triplex that I think is having to be rezoned because it's being student housing. So that was the trigger for the actual rezoning. However, it is a triplex that has a 1-bedroom. The students have their own bedroom, their own closet, and their own bathroom, which is what they call the single, and the students actually desperately need those type accommodations. So that was the purpose of the trying to housing on that street. And it's also consistent with the other housing, like on Clarendon Street, Lovell Street. So this is not nothing new that's coming to the area. So I just want to give you an update on where we are. I think this is the second hearing, or yeah, I think this is the second hearing, so.
Thank you, sir.
right,
Thank you for the clarification. Is there anybody else that want to speak at the public hearing on item number 2? If not, we're going to move to item number 3. Consideration of an ordinance for a zoning district map change from A2 residential multi-unit district to B1 general business district for the property belonging to Paragon Development of South Carolina located at 245 Maxter Street, tax map number 0173-1514-000-033-000. Is there anybody want to speak on this in the public hearing? If so, come and state your name and your address to us. All right. If not, we're going to move on to the agenda. Dr. Cole, you want to make the amendment before we go into the agenda?
Yes. Mayor and members of the council, before we approve the agenda, I'd like to make an amendment to the agenda that we delete item number 7.
Okay.
Yes.
Motion has been made by Dr. Kalu,
Second.
second by Ms. Grievous. All in favor?
Can I ask a question? You're trying to delete item number 7 under old business?
Yeah. Yes. Take off item number 7 off the agenda.
So we still have a third hearing on that?
No.
Or that we just move it and be done with it?
Yes. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, the motion is carried. Okay, we are so appreciative for the South Carolina State University Bulldogs. We are so happy today that they brought home the championship, and we are certainly happy to see the president of the university and Coach Berry and all of the I'm talking like I'm in church now, all of the coaches and all of the alumni, because y'all certainly put our city on the map. I wasn't able to be down there with y'all, but I was up there in the church with the TV on hollering with y'all. So I'm just happy, happy, happy. And at this time, I'm going to ask City Council, if y'all would just stand where you are. We want to present to you all. We're going to ask the president and Coach Berry and all his coaches to come. Come on, President.
No, I just want Coach and his team.
We want to make sure that we present this to y'all, and we want to get a picture with y'all. We are so happy.
Thank you, sir.
Praise God. Job well done. Yes, sir. Come on, Pastor Atley.
Oh, you got the chopper back there, okay.
Yes. Yes. Anybody else want to come? You got to be in Bulldog Nation, you get up here. Okay. I'm not going to read all of this proclamation, Coach Berry, but I just want to do the most important part. It says, now therefore, I, Michael C. Butler, the mayor of the city of Orangeburg, along with the city council, we do hereby proclaim December 16th at South Carolina State Bulldogs, Bulldog football and coach Chennis Berry Day in the city of Orangeburg, South Carolina. Come on, council. And we want to back up this way because I want to come back this way.
It's just the coaches. When the players are back at home.
Everybody in here? Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, stand by.
practice, they gotta get the practice, Mayor.
Thank you so much. At this time, we will have an appearance by Mr. William Green on student housing and changing in the election process regarding candidate petitions. Oh, I'm sorry, William, just 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Let me just stand right there. I forgot one thing. Consideration of December the 2nd, 2025 City Council minutes.
I move the adoption of the city council minutes,
Most-
December 2nd, 2025.
Motion has been made by Councilman Kidd,
Second.
second by Councilman Grievous. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, the motion is carried.
Since I already spoke on student housing, I'm gonna go ahead with this. May the 7th, 2019, May 19, 2019. I was actually here because I brought it to the county and the city to create an anti-bullying law for Orangeburg and Orangeburg County. And I'm so happy to see that the county and the city piggyback off the county and copy that. I'm so happy that that was passed. I brought that to you in 2019. Also in 2019, it's two members that's no longer on the council, Michael C. Butler, Liz Denneman Kidd, Jerry Hanna, and Sandra Knox. And the other two council members voted unanimously for the change when it comes to the voting. What people don't understand is that why are we going backwards to having people go out in the community to get a petition in order to be on the city council or run for the mayor's seat? That's what everybody is talking about. Nobody can understand that because the charge was led by Liz Denneman Kidd in 2019. Now she's leading this charge, 2025, to change it back. What's the issue with changing it back? Because anybody that gets enough money to pay their dues to run for a seat and put all their money in there, all their effort into getting programs printed up, flyers printed up, signs printed up, evidently they're serious about running for a seat on the city council. So I want to ask you all, where's the change coming from?
Mr. Green, did you listen to the amendment to the agenda that I just made a while ago?
I can't understand what you're saying.
Did you listen to the change to the agenda that I just made? I made a motion to remove item number 7.
Okay, but I was already on the agenda. I mean, what am I supposed to do? My name was called. So what am I supposed to do? My name was called. That's all I'm saying. So do you want me to bring this to another meeting or what? I don't know.
No.
No.
Go ahead.
I think the matter is now null and void because we have removed it from the agenda. So that means that we are no longer considering that petitions be required at this time.
Okay,
So you've been heard.
okay, thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Old business item number 3.
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
I am here to present second readings of the following ordinances to consider zoning map changes as recommended by the Planning Commission from the November 20th meeting. And I believe you have copies of the full minutes from the Planning Commission meeting in your packets. Item number 3 is an ordinance to consider a zoning district map change from A1 Single Unit District to OI Office Institutional for property belonging to the City of Orangeburg, located 1895 Columbia Road, tax map number 0174-17-08-005.000. This is a house that is owned by the city of Orangeburg. If you're standing in front of the property, to the left of the property, it's commercial, and across the street, it's also commercial. The city currently has the property up for sale, so we wanted to rezone the property to accommodate, to make it more like the commercial properties that surrounding it.
Are there any comments and questions on this property before I read the ordinance? If not, I'm going to read the ordinance. An ordinance to approve a change to the zoning district map from A1 Residential Single Unit District to OI Office Institutional Residential District for the property belonging to the city of Orangeburg located at 1895 Columbia Road, tax map number 017471800500500, and provide for related matters. We need to entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion was made by
Second.
Councilman Grievous, second by
Second.
Councilman Kalu. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, the motion is carried. Okay.
Mayor and council, for item numbers 4 and 5, related to 237 and 245 Maxey Street, the Paragon Group, as you heard, is the property owners of those two lots, and they're requesting for both lots to be rezoned from A2 Residential Multi-Unit District to B1 General Business District in order to accommodate student housing. I realize that there has been a lot of discussion regarding rezoning from A2 to B1, which essentially would open up the property to future commercial development down the road. However, as a suggestion, council could consider rezoning the properties to A3 instead of A2, which will allow the Paragon Group to move forward with student development and not open up the property for any other business development in the area.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that, they can continue to move forward,
Yes, sir.
and it can stay residential.
Yes, sir.
Okay, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. What's the feel of the council?
Can you repeat that one more time? I just want to make sure I
So,
understand.
the B1 designation would open up the property for any future business development. Let's say if the Paragon Group decides to move out. Then since that area has already been rezoned, it would open up that area for any other commercial development in a residential area. So in order to accommodate the Paragon Group so that they could move forward with the student housing and not open it up for any other development, changing the designation from B1 to an A3 would accommodate them.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think that answers my question.
Any comments on that, council?
I do, I have a comment, which may be directed to our attorney in reference to spot zoning. In your opinion, does that constitute spot zoning? If that was to go to a B1 instead of A3?
So I am not aware of any case in South Carolina that has ever determined that a rezoning constitutes spot zoning. I know that there is a lot of material that has been submitted over a number of years from various organizations that talk about the size of the acreage, less than 2 acres. If the council looks at the area in which the zoning is occurring and determines that the use of the property or the zoning of the property and its potential use is at least consistent with areas around it, then to me, that would not be spot zoning. Simply because the zone itself is changed, that is not the only factor. Again, if that were the case, then anytime a local government were to do a comprehensive plan, for example, comprehensive plans have a future use map typically included in them. There could never be a change within that future use map unless it were immediately adjacent to something that would also have to be changed. And so you would always be running the risk that a half-acre lot that got rezoned would be spot zoning if it was on the other side of something that hadn't been rezoned yet. That's probably not as direct an answer as council may like, but given the area in which this redevelopment is occurring, it seems as though this is part of the corridor that is changing, and the use of this property, not just the zoning of the property, seems to be at least consistent with what else is going on in that area.
You have any more questions, Jordan? Mr. Hannah has a question.
Go ahead, Mr. Hannah, I'm reviewing this.
Thank you, Mayor. The changes that you recommend in relationship to the changes are already presented, is there a difference in the tax rate?
I am not prepared to answer that. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Familiar?
Regardless of the zoning, the use of the property, if it's for rental property, would be a 6% assessment ratio. So again, if it were owner-occupied residential, that would be assessed at 4% typically. But because, as I understand it, the use of the property would be some form of rental residential, that would be a commercial use, and that is 6%.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Williams, with the planning commission already approving the rezoning to B1 general business, would it have to go back through the planning commission to change to A3?
According to our zoning official, it would not, because the council would make the final decision.
Have we had much opposition on changing it?
We did not. There was only one person who attended the public hearing at the planning commission, and she was just there just because she was interested in knowing what was taking place.
Do you know if anybody's reached out to the church across the street and talked to anybody there?
No, I do not
Okay.
have that, but what I do have, because I think Councilwoman Grievous asked the question about how many residences are on the street. So there are approximately 45 lots that actually touch Maxey Street. There are 30 structures on these properties, and of those 30 structures, they're made up of 27 single-family houses. 10 units are vacant. There are 2 churches, and 1 church is vacant, and there is 1 5-unit apartment building on that street. So there are 22 households actually on that street.
Do we know the number of, oops, sorry.
Go ahead, please.
No, I changed my mind because of what she said. Thank you for bringing that out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Do we know the number of planned units?
I think the Paragon Group is here and could answer that question, the number of planned units.
Just for clarity, when you say planned units, how many units are inside the triplex? Because there's actually 3 doors.
Correct.
But they're
So
actually,
how many, I guess, how many students do you plan to occupy this
it's
residence?
18.
18 students, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Lord knows we need it.
Yes.
Are there any more comments or questions? In order to approve the change to zoning district map A12 residential district to, what was that? It wouldn't be.
A3.
A3. To A3 general business district for the property belonging to Paragon Development of SCLLC located at 237 Maxey Street, tax map number 017315140340, and provide for related matters.
Mayor and council, I move for the adoption of the change from B1 to A3 for the Paragon, belonging to Paragon Development of, at 237 Maxey Street.
Motion has been made by Councilman Kidd.
Just a point of clarification, we're changing this from A2 to A3, which is no longer,
B1 to A3.
No, we're not going to B1.
A2 to
A2
A3, which
to
is not
A3.
general business district, but it's now residential,
No, it's called A3 Residential General Business District.
Okay.
residential
General.
general
Business
business.
District.
From A3 to residential business district.
Correct.
Yes, okay. All right, did we get a
Second.
second on that?
Second.
Second by
Second that.
Councilman Grievous. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, the motion is carried.
The next item is related to that. Item number 5 for consideration is the ordinance to consider the zoning district map change from A2 Residential Multi-Unit District to A3 Residential General Business District for the property belonging to Paragon Group of South Carolina, property address 245 Maxey Street, tax map number 0173-15-14-033.000.
Okay. Are there any questions on this ordinance? Anybody?
Just, so will there be an additional 18 students in this unit as well, or does it encompass all of,
I believe it encompasses all of it, but I'll let him
just for
answer that.
clarification?
Yes, ma'am. What it is, there are two adjacent small lots. So those two small lots are being combined to accommodate the actual, one building. which is
So
still
18 total?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it, thank you.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, any comments? Any questions?
Ms. Williams, the A3, that would allow the size that Paragon would like to have the density of population within those units?
As far as I know, yes, sir. According to our zoning official, yes.
Okay.
Any more questions before we read it? Okay. An ordinance to approve a change for the zoning tax map number from A2 residential multi-unit district to A3, do I say general business?
Residential general business.
General Business District for the property belonging to Paragon Development of South Carolina LLC located at 245 Maxey Street, tax map number 0173-15-14-033-000, and provide from related matters. And we'd like to entertain a motion.
So
Mayor
moved.
and council, I move that we change the residential business district from A2 to A3 belonging to Paragon for 245 Maxey Street.
Okay, motion's been made by Councilman Kidd,
Second.
second by Councilman Grievous. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, the motion is carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, good afternoon, Mayor and Council.
Excuse me.
If I can, before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to remind you and the public of the Railroad Corner Pedestrian Bridge Feasibility Study is taking place tomorrow, December 17th, from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Orangeburg County Library, 1645 Russell Street. We have engaged a consultant to help us study the feasibility of placing a pedestrian overpass that will connect the universities to Railroad Corner. And so this is an opportunity for the public to come out and learn more about it, ask any questions, or express any concerns that they might have. So I would just encourage everyone who can and are interested in attending to do so.
So while you are speaking on that, can you tell them the amount of federal funds we received for the pedestrian bridge?
Yes, sir. Back last summer now? Yeah, last summer. We received a $22.8 million raise grant from the federal government to construct a pedestrian overpass and parking structure at Railroad Corner.
Yeah, thank you.
Just want to clarify, did you say from 5:30 to 7:30?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just want to make sure. Thank you.
Again, Orangeburg County Libraries.
Is there a match
Yeah,
to
I
that
have
grant, or is that,
No, sir.
okay.
Sorry.
That would go across the railroad corner, like where the old East End Motors used to be, I guess, or?
Well, they're still deciding exactly where it will be placed. So that basically three particular areas, landing areas that they're considering. Really, one is kind of jumped to the forefront, but this is an opportunity for the public, for anyone to have input as to where they would like to see it located, how they would like for it to look, all of those type of concerns that people might have, and just to learn more about the project.
I'm smiling because I'm hoping that it's between Claflin and South Carolina State, so that both of them wouldn't have that far to walk,
Yes.
to go across.
We've had stakeholder meetings where the universities have attended, DPU has attended, Civil Rights Museum representatives have attended. So we've kind of coalesced around some options, and now we're taking it out for public input.
Are there any?
My concern is for item 6.
Okay, item number 6, Sidney. You want,
6 or 8?
we're on item
Six.
number 6. You're gonna talk about that?
The animal control.
Oh, I'm sorry,
ordinance.
I'm getting ahead of myself. Yes, item 6 is correct.
Mayor and council, I move that we, before we go into item number 6, that we consider postponing this item until February 17th. We've heard lots of concerns from the citizens, and rather than rush into making a decision about this matter, and I think the attorney has provided some additional information for us to peruse. So I move that we postpone, if possible, propose that we postpone until February 17th.
Second,
Okay, the motion is made by Councilman Grievous, second by Councilman Kidd. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have, the motion is carried. Thank you.
I just do want to say one thing. I want to thank Mr. Phil Goss from U.S. Association of Reptile Keepers. He made the trek down from Indiana. I just want to thank him and his, continued support in trying to help us and getting this, where everybody will be happy.
Yeah.
I want to appreciate his hard work in that.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank you.
coming.
Mr. Goss, if you would just raise your hand so everybody knows. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
okay.
Okay. Number 7.
So, Mayor and Council, if I can go to item number 8. Okay. Item number 8 is a resolution approving the city administrator to negotiate and enter into a contract with Yellowstone Landscaping for parks and recreational landscaping services. Council, I'd like to respectfully ask that we postpone this until we can do a little further inquiry until the next meeting in January.
We can't hear you.
Postpone it until the next meeting in January.
Okay.
I make a motion that we postpone that until we have another meeting in January.
Yeah, second.
Motion has been made by Councilman Hawkins, second by Councilman Kalu. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have, the motion is carried. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Council, the next item for your consideration are appointments for expiring terms on boards and commissions. In your packet, there was a memo with the names of individuals who have been contacted and agreed to serve on the following commissions and boards, all of whom are current members, with the exception of one person who is a new appointee, who would be, a new appointee for the Aviation Commission, Ms. Deborah Frederick Pelzer, District Number 3. Also, for your consideration is Kevin Bell and Colonel Richard Leonard for the Aviation Commission. For the Planning Commission is Mr. Guy Best for District 1, Paula Payton for District 3, Jenna Reynolds for District 5, and Dr. Sherlyn Mosley Jenkins at large. For the Board of Zoning Appeals is George Buck, District Number 1, Elaine Wright, District Number 3, Evelyn Brown, District Number 5, and V. Leonard Huggins at large, and for the Building Board of Appeals, Reverend Albert Schuler as an alternate and Michael Stroman as an alternate. I present these ladies and gentlemen to you for your consideration.
We need someone to make a motion to accept all these collectively, if you will.
I'll make a motion, we accept them all collectively together.
Second.
Motion been made by Councilman Hawkins, second by Councilman Kidd. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have, the motion is carried. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. For item number 10, I'm going to ask Battalion Chief Winningham to come forward to speak on the appointment to the Firemen's Inspection and Insurance Fund Supervisory Board.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of council.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So we're before you right now because there is a vacancy on the Fireman's Insurance and Inspection Form. This vacancy was previously held by Councilman Stroman. The vacancy is for the local Board of Trustees that oversees the 1% fund, ensuring that we're spending the money in accordance with what the South Carolina Firefighters Association and the approval of the members of the department. So I can answer any questions that you may have.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just waiting for the motion to.
Okay, I want to ask you, you have someone in mind for the vacancy?
No, sir. It's up to the members of council. The Board of Trustees for us is comprised of 3 members. State law and the Firefighter Association states that Mayor Butler serves. The chief of the department, Chief Austin, serves, and 1 member of council. The Firefighter Association doesn't have any stipulation as to how a person is chosen, just that they are a member of council. So nominate yourself, nominate somebody, unanimous
So
approval.
Mr. Stroman was on that?
Yes, sir. And then prior to him, it was Mr. Hare, and I believe Mr. Jernigan prior to Mr. Hare.
Okay, and so you said chief serve, I serve.
Yes, sir.
And
And then
then-
1 member of council.
Okay.
Mayor, may I ask, who would like to serve on the council?
I'm
Give
a
your
certified
name.
fireman, I'd love to do it, if that'd
I'll
help
make
them
a
out.
motion to appoint, nominate Jordan Hawkins.
Yeah. Motion has been made to appoint Jordan Hawkins.
Second.
Second. Motion made by Councilman Kalou, second by Councilman Grievous. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, the motion is carried.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, now, do we have any matters pertaining to the Department of Public Utilities?
Mr. Mayor, members of council, there is no business for the department doing this.
Thank you. Executive session, item number 11, discussion and negotiation of incident proposed contractual agreement or the receipt of legal advice, South Carolina Code Section 30-4-70-2, South Carolina Public Employee Benefit Authority, PEBA, Health Insurance Contract, Finance Department, LCOLO, LLC, and Duke Energy, South Carolina. And we will be returning back to open session after this. So I would like to entertain a motion.
Thank you, Mayor, personal privilege. We should all be reminded that in the year of 1787, that's prior to the Constitution that we now have, we're looking at codes for this city. And you can always revise it. You can always amend it. It will not be 100% clear to everyone. But if it took those founding fathers years to come from the Art of Confederation to the Constitution, and we still baffle over every year, we're making different changes to it. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about these codes that we have. Accept something, and then go back and the word is now tweeted. Thank you, Mayor.
Yes, sir. I would like to entertain the motion to go in executive session.
So moved, Mayor.
Motion been made by Councilman Hannah,
Second motion.
second by Councilman Kalu. All in favor? Ayes have the motion. Good night, everybody. Thank you. You can wait if you would like till we come back out of executive.
And a
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
We would like to entertain a motion to go back into open session.
So move.
Motion been made by Councilman Grievous.
Second.
Second by Councilman Kidd. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it. We're gonna ask Ms. Lynch to come.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Thank you for this opportunity. It's a recommendation on the agenda to consider the resolution to adopt health insurance benefits for the employees for the city of Orangeburg effective January the 1st, 2026, and to repeal any conflicting resolution or ordinance that was previously listed.
Are there any discussions on the information Ms. Lynch has given us before we entertain a motion? If not, we want to entertain a motion, please. Oh, I don't see it.
I can read the resolution.
Thank you. A resolution to adopt the health insurance benefits for employees of the city of Orangeburg effective January 1, 2026, and repealing any conflicting resolutions or ordinance. Okay, we'd like to entertain a motion, Khalid.
I move that we adopt the resolution to adopt health insurance benefits for the employee of the city of Orangeburg effective January 1st, 2026, and repealing any conflicting resolution or ordinance.
Yeah. Motion's been made by Dr. Kalu,
Second.
second by Councilman Kidd. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you.
We would like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
And the motion been made by Dr. Kalu,
Second.
second by Ms. Grievous. Council Grievous, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it. The motion's carried. Good night and have a wonderful Christmas.